case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2007, the Supreme Court of the United States heard a landmark case, Credit Suisse Securities, USA, LLC v. Billing, which challenged the application of antitrust law to investment banks' underwriting activities. The case stemmed from a lawsuit filed by investors claiming that investment banks engaged in antitrust violations during the underwriting of initial public offerings, IPOs, for technology businesses. They alleged that underwriters improperly agreed not to sell shares to buyers unless those buyers committed to certain practices, such as laddering or tying. At the heart of this case was the conflict between securities law and antitrust law. Federal securities law regulates underwriting activities, and the court had to decide whether antitrust law could apply to these activities, despite overlapping securities regulations. Ultimately, the Supreme Court ruled that there was a clear conflict and that antitrust law could not be applied in this case due to concerns about potential harm to securities markets and the risk of inconsistent standards in such cases. In its decision, the court held that federal securities law preempted antitrust law in underwriting activities, even if the SEC disapproved of the conduct. The lower court was then tasked with determining whether the disallowed antitrust laws and permitted securities regulations were too closely linked for antitrust law to be applied to underwriting syndicate behavior.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.